Quilt Nation, Quilt Marine here. So we're making this video to prove to you that I'm actually in the quilt room and I'm actually doing something that had to do with quilting, okay? So not too long ago, I had Rob over. Rob spent the night because we were getting ready for men's retreat. And Rob came into the studio. He gave me some great pointers. And I'm going to take his advice. He's my mentor, and I love when he gives me great advice. So here's my evidence. Ta-da! You guys didn't believe me, but I did start working on it, okay? So you guys remember the poinsettia quilt kaleidoscope that I started working on? I wanted to make it do a swirl pattern, and then I left you guys hanging for like 3 or 4 months. Okay, I started working on it because there's a quilt that I really want to work on, and I can't move forward without clearing my display board because this next quilt is going to require me to use my display board so that I know what I'm doing, okay? So, look, let's go over to the quilt wall, the display board. So, I didn't say how much I was working on. I just started working, but I'm working on it, okay? So, I started on the first row. So, that row's almost done, and then we're just going to keep going. I'm going to keep knocking it down, knocking it down, knocking it down, and we'll get this thing knocked out, and we'll pull it off the wall, okay? And then we're going to move on to what I really want to move on to, and I'm so anxious to move on to this quilt, and it's in this book right here. Okay, so I know you guys probably like, this dude is all over the place. Yeah, I am. That's just my wife. She calls me Mr. Fidgets. And I play that role very well, okay? But there's a quilt that I found while I was on retreat, and it's in this book right here. Right? Tradition with the Twists, all right? You know, I was in the store flipping through it, and this quilt like jumped off the page and kicked me in the face, right? And you guys know how I am about colors, right? Look at this quilt, man. This quilt is so gangster. Look at this. Look at this. Is that crazy or what? Right? It's so busy, right? I love busy, and it's busy. So we're going to do this, right? We're going to build it. Yes, we're going to build it. And we're going to build it big, okay? But all it is it's just 9 patches cut. That's all it is, all right? It's okay. No worries. We'll get to that. I digress. All right, so let's keep my mind focused on this. Let's get this done. We'll pull it down. We'll get it we'll get the top done, right? And we're gonna lose a lot of space because you know with kaleidoscopes, the thing is there's so many you're putting them together. You know, you have the horizontals, then you have the 45s, so you lose a lot, 20%. So this thing is going to really shrink, okay? But we're going to get it pulled. Once we get it pulled, we'll quilt it, all right? We'll put it back on it, we'll quilt it, and then we're going to move on, right? I'm not going to do anything special with it. I just want to show you guys, you know, what can be done with a poinsettia. It's a couple of patterns. That's all you need. And kaleidoscope, all right? We'll definitely be back to a kaleidoscope. You guys know how I feel about kaleidoscope. They're part of my heart, as well as New York Beauties. We're going to be doing one of those again, too, because I told Rob I was going to do one, so we're going to do another one. But right now, my focus is on that pattern that I found, okay? And I don't want to lose my focus, so we're going to haul through this, all right? So hang in there. I'll keep you posted. We'll come back. Hopefully when I come back and record again, we'll at least be halfway through pulling these off, all right? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.